Hi, I'm Luke.
And I'm Booker.
Welcome to Chewing the Fat. Booker, you changed it for this week. You said books,
Yeah.
I don't like it. Okay, you know how this
I'm
works.
Booker then.
You said
Happy.
Booker again!
Okay, I'm
Your
Book.
books, thank you. God, don't
Right.
change it on me. My autism
keep
won't be able to
going.
handle that.
Gotta keep people on their toes, you know.
Yeah, but my autism won't handle that. Like, proper bad, my autism will spaz out at you for that. Okay, you lot know the score by now. You know what we do. We got the wheel of
Questions.
many things ready and waiting. So let me just sort one thing out on the other side of my screen. Sorry for being a rude git. So, are we ready, Books?
As ready as I'll ever be. And just to start off, sorry about today. We just had
It was a
everything going
flustercluck.
on.
It was a proper flustercuck.
Yeah.
It was so bad. Like Discord shut the bed, so we're actually on a Facebook call right now, and that's
Yay.
holding on with like cheese right now. So let's just move
Hopes and
briskly,
bleeding prayers.
literally, not metaphorically. Okay, right, spinning the wheel of many things. Let's find out what our first chewing point is.
I'm still gonna say the wheel of questions.
What's the most adventurous thing you've ever done, and would you do it again?
God, I've got an instant dumb answer to that.
Oh God, here we go. I want to hear the dumb answer.
No, I'm not going to do it because that was a complete dumbassery joke answer, which might get us in trouble.
Okay, don't do it.
I'm not going to do it.
You can tell me after the call. I mean, I've got a few I can think of, but I can't really say one of them
Then
because it
don't
will.
say it then.
Yeah, it'll get us in trouble. I went on because I've been. I'm trying to think of the most adventurous thing I did.
God, thinking about it just shows me how dull and boring my life is.
Still living. I think. Okay, I've got one. I've got a couple of honorary mentions. If I can do some honorary mentions. I went on a roller coaster in Bulgaria that felt like I was getting mugged. Like, all that ride did was take 20 of their currency off me and give me bruises. Honestly, I got mugged, but it was so much fun. You know those balls that you're sitting in, it just two massive elastic bands and just...
Yeah.
I've been on one of them.
Always wanted to do that.
I went on one with a random bird and a tit fell out. So it was probably the most fun I've ever had on a roller coaster because it was just like boom, 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 and I was like, hello.
But then would you call that a roller coaster though?
Are we talking about the tit or the ride?
The ride.
Oh, I mean, just tomato. I mean, no, not really. I've been parasailing, I've been bungee jumping. That was fun. Parachuting, that's fun. But I think my most adventurous one for me was when I bought a bike from Glasgow and I rode it all the way back. Hi, username is oh my god, Amanda, please, but not bind it. That's too much for my brummy brain to handle. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to read the username out. My brain just shut down halfway through. I honestly think the most adventurous thing I've done is buying a bike from Glasgow and riding it back. Oh, mine. Yeah, we took. How long did it take us to sort our username out for the channel? It was actually our third attempt. Our original channel got cancelled because we called it.
Second.
What was it? What was the original one? Our first one that got shut down within like chatting shit. That was it. We called it chatting shit, and within an hour of creating the YouTube channel for it, it just got shut down.
To be honest,
Can't use that word.
The
Should have used
amount of
an exclamation mark instead of the I in shit.
It took us to think of this name, the equivalent of Lister eating a curry seconds.
Yeah, but that's a very, very obligatory Red Dwarf reference for no one who is.
Yeah.
Mine is a play on the American show, but I'm not going to go into that. If you get it, yeah. Oh, right, okay, right. I'm from Birmingham, UK originally, so I don't get most things that English people say because I speak two, like, again, from Birmingham, so I speak two languages. swearing and bad English. You're from Birmingham, mate, but you lived in Devon for X amount of time, so you speak potato and bad English.
See, you say potato, I instantly think, I don't speak Irish.
You are okay. I'm
Yes,
part Irish. I take half offence to that.
Good.
The other half of me doesn't give a fuck. But yeah, the most adventurous thing I've done, I bought a bike from Glasgow, I rode it back, and I think I got to about the outskirts of Manchester when I started to have this really horrible ticking noise. And I thought, oh, it's just a chain on the back of the bike. It was a 750, Kawasaki said 750 Limited 1980s. Really plush bike, it was gorgeous. And I was riding it back, so I'd have this tick, 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 pissing me off. I pulled over halfway between I think Manchester and Birmingham. I pulled over at a service station, absolutely starving. So I grabbed a sarnie, and it's at that moment I looked round and saw a constant stream of oil from the bottom of the bike, and that's the moment I realised it had no gaskets in it. And I rode it the extra, I can't remember how long it was, a couple hundred miles, with no oil in. By the time I got it home, it sounded like a skeleton having a wank in a biscuit tin. It was horrendous, but it got me home. What is yours, boss? Hang on one sec. Is this whole convo even in English? No. I joke a lot and poke fun a lot, but are you from Birmingham as well?
Is that person from the UK?
Yeah, like, I'm sorry,
UK
but yeah.
Does.
Yeah. If something bad happens in our lives, the first thing we do is go, lol.
Well, it depends in what way you're talking about bad. People like spill their drinks at a pub.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone in the pub.
It is a rule.
Hey.
Whereabouts in the US are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, yeah, that's a rule in British pubs. You come to a pub and you drop your beer, that's it, everyone. And I mean everyone, even the people walking past the pub will be like, dickhead. It's like, it's that rule as well. It's like, your friends, if you're drunk, will help you. Your best friend will take pictures of you, then help you by getting you another drink. Sorry, back to the question. I just realised we went absolutely off topic there. What is your most adventurous thing you've ever done, mate? I can think of one instantly for you.
For me?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me then? Because I'm drawing a proper blank.
Image you sent me when you're wearing a certain bright green...
Can't talk about that.
Can't talk about your mankini shot?
Yes.
Mate, that was a photo shoot. What's wrong with you?
Again, okay, in short terms, my sister got me a mankini for Christmas one year.
Oh, God.
And as you do with the boys, snapped a shot. For the boys, obviously, for jokes.
Chatter on Kick has just said, and y'all invented English. What the fuck are y'all even saying? Honestly, you could go from... I mean, Birmingham is tiny. It's not even the size of one state in the US. And you could go from the top to the bottom, and you will have no fucking idea what half the people are saying. Honestly. No fucking idea. I mean, I go to, like, South Scotland or up north above Liverpool, and half the time they talk, and I'm like, what the fuck have you just said to me? Have you just insulted my mum or something? But I don't fucking understand it. I have another one for you. I'm a naughty little Jedi.
I wouldn't really say that's adventurous.
Shakespeare. He was a brummie. She's just turned around and said, Shakespeare makes more sense than y'all. True. Very true. But he was also a brummie. He was Stafford. He was a Midlander. He was from Birmingham. Sorry. Really sorry about that. It does come out every now and then. Questions for the chat, though. Have you watched Peaky Blinders? Important question. We will move on whilst you are answering that. Go, Bucks. Have you thought of your main adventurous one yet? I gave you 2.
That is a good question. Adventurous, I've got to admit. There was this one time went down to, like, we've got like a little park in Ilfracombe. Okay, no, it's like open, like general
Yeah.
public area.
Mate, I'm from Birmingham, not a freaking desert. I know what a park is. I'm not having to
And-
Neanderthal.
There was this ball that was floating down the stream. That was there, and they was just because we get a lot of like foreign exchange.
Yeah.
students.
Same as where I am.
They were saying, "Can you get the ball?" So I went in thinking, "Oh yeah, it's not going to be that deep." My mate told me, "No, it is deeper than you think in there." I was
See where this
"No."
story's heading.
And I was like, "No, it's not. It's surely the same as Top Lake, which is like fully concrete." So I got in, got the ball out for and then I just kept sinking and sinking and sinking. It hit my crown jaws. I was clawing for dear life to get out there then.
Okay, to translate that, because I had our young lady is from California but goes back and forth from New York. Number two, she could barely understand us because us motherfuckers are mumbling. Apparently so. I've been accused of a lot of things. Mumbling is not one of them. That, actually, to be fair, yeah, my wife says mumbling a lot. So yeah, probably. If you can, I really do hope and pray that the chats can understand us. I've got an honorary mention for me. It wasn't something I done, but it was something a kid I knew did, and it was hilarious. You know those mini motos you can get, like pit bikes, they're called over here.
Yeah.
My mate, I don't know what they're called in the States. I think they're called. By the way, no, I'll give you your shit. Oh, okay, she's Birminghaming us. That's exactly what's happening. Okay, we fully accept it. That's what the channel's for. To be fair, you can give a shit as much as we want. We give ourselves shit. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, this kid I knew, he bet me 50. We had this river in a park in Birmingham, and he bet me 50 quid that he could jump the river on this pit bike. And me being a mechanic and knowing bikes and having a brain cell, basically, I kind of went, yeah, I'll take that bet, because there's no fucking way your fat ass is getting over that river, mate, because he was a fucking huge guy. Huge. You're trying to explain. That is true. We're trying to explain, and she out Birminghamed us. Welcome to the Peaky Blinders. Yeah, and there's no way this fat guy was going to get over this fucking river. And I'm there, and he's going, proper two-stroke noise. And he drops the clutch, the wheel spins, the bike goes straight out between his legs and goes, whee! And just goes straight. The bike makes it to the other side. And he's holding the two rubber grips on the handlebars as the bike's just sitting on its side with its back wheel going. Pissed myself laughing for about 15 minutes. Went up and went, have you got my 50 quid? No, the answer to that. Are we moving on to the next question then?
Aye, Captain.
All right. I'm going to have to read the questions out again. We had technical issues at the start of this.
Like, major.
What's the weirdest dream you've ever had?
Again, if you were here in the other two, no. This is a weirdly sad dream.
Aye.
As you all know, I lost my dad when I was 12.
I feel guilty for taking the piss now.
Like I said, weirdly sad.
Weirdly sad, yeah. Okay, carry on, sorry.
And I used to live somewhere else than where I am now. I used to have this like really small bedroom, and I think I was sleeping in my dream. I woke up and I saw my dad standing at my bedroom door. Like I say, weirdly sad.
I have a similar story to that, but it's actually not.
I should have really let you go first, to be honest. There.
Yeah, you kind of killed mine is proper batshit crazy though. That's the thing. Mine is proper weird. Every dream I ever have.
I am hoping you can.
Oh, don't worry, mate. If you want weird, we're about to go there. Actually, I think the dream I'm about to go on about, I think everyone's had at some point in their life. But every dream I have, I always wake up in my dream. So the first thing I do is wake up in my dream. And I get up, I get out of bed, and then I realise everything around me is fucking massive. I'm not changed. I'm still 6'2", but everything I chronically have. Okay, maybe it's probably not best you've gone about your dreams then. I too have some nightmares, but I call them children. Yeah, for some reason in this dream, I'm 6'2", so I'm normal sized, but everything, and I mean everything, everyone in the world is like 400 foot tall. What the fuck? I don't know. It's one of those dreams I've always had, and it's always weirded me out. I always wake up the next day like, ugh.
I can honestly say, not once had a dream like that.
I actually saw, again, slight sidetrack, but it's something. Sorry, I'm trying to sort things out on my other screen, and things are going massively wrong. It's something our Kicks chat. I'm just going to call you Amanda. It's going to be easy saying that because I'm not reading that whole thing out. I'll lose breath by the end of it. She's just said she suffers with chronic nightmares, and I said, well, obviously, don't go on about yours. Try to have a little bit of levity. Mandy, there we go. Named Mandy. She went, no, even my mum knows, but I can laugh about it. Well, I saw something on Facebook earlier on, and it was a video of a person crying, and a little caption above it said, "Normal people when they talk about their troubles." And then there was another video. I think I sent it to you, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
And then I think it was the what's his name? Phoenix, the Joker. Joaquin Phoenix, is it? I can't say his name properly. Joaquin Phoenix, where it's his Joker just dancing down the stairs, and then above it said, "Me joking about my troubles." And I think that is the best way of dealing with some things. You cannot, I'm sorry, you cannot go into the life that we're currently living in, 2024, yay, and always be serious about shit. Because life will grind you up and push you down and eat you and kill, proper just do shit to you if you allow it to. Wow, this went from like weirdest dream to inspirational speech. Fucking hell, that went a bit sideways. I've just deleted the question. Well, we're moving on to the next question, my bad.
Because we have no choice now.
Wrong button.
Joke's on us.
Oh, really? That's what the
What is the question?
Have you ever had a moment in your life when you thought, nah, that's it, I quit?
Yes. God. All day.
Giving the middle finger to God and saying, fuck you, I'm out.
Oh.
Ending said existence, as the Monty Python would say, shuffling off this mortal coil. Snuffing it.
We've obviously got...
Can we move on past this question, or do you want to...
Because let's skip to
I'm sorry, but I don't mind doing some, like, it's one of these questions every now and then, but I've just had, like, 3 weird ones in a row. We're having obviously a conversation with someone on Kick, and I don't want that freaking Wednesday afternoon. Let me get to Friday when I'm towards the end of the week, so I know my depression doesn't have that long to go. Okay, what's the most meaningful gift you've ever received, and why was it special to you?
I've got one easily.
Go on.
Tickets to watch Tenacious motherfucking D live.
Are you going to ham-fist one of these questions? Tell me about it. We wanted to have 2 questions, like 2 broad banks of questions. So we had smaller questions like this where we could talk about and have fun, and then big questions. But we kind of all rolled them into one. I think the other podcast we had like 10 really deep questions in a row, and it was proper philosophical. It was just like, we're meant to have fun with this shit. So that's why it's still in there. We might do it when it comes up next time, but for now, like, could one question be vampire werewolf? But isn't it a werewolf vampire though?
I'm confused with the question.
Is it Man Bat or Batman Man? Or Batman? Or Batman Bat?
Which is he dominantly?
Well, that's the question. If Man Bat puts on a Batman suit, is he Batman Man Bat? Or Man Bat Batman?
Well, he's a bat. Well, if it's dominantly a bat that's a man and dressing up as Batman, it'd be Man Bat Batman.
Oh, vampire versus werewolf. Werewolf.
Yeah, I'd go straight up werewolf.
Oh, hang on. Oh, hold on. Handbrake on. Right. A. Are we doing twice shite vampire werewolf, or are we doing proper vampire werewolf? Because I'm sorry, no fucking vampire looks in the skull and looks like a fucking glitter ball. Dusk Till Dawn, mate. Like, if we're putting Dusk Till Dawn vampires versus, I don't know, Van Helsing, Hugh Jackman werewolves, I still say werewolf.
I mean, I'd still say werewolf because that's got one of my favourite animals.
This is the only argument I've ever heard. First of all, Edward is pretty, apparently. Yeah, so is my car.
Oh.
Especially when I clean it. That's your answer.
Oh, he's pretty. Oh,
That's such just a feminine answer. I've never met a bloke who goes, you know why I like Fast and Furious? Vin Diesel's fit. You don't get that. No.
Deadpool because Hugh Jackman. Not Hugh Jackman.
No, well, yes, the next Deadpool will have Hugh Jackman in it, and you will get double stiffy when you see it. Can we get back to this question now, please?
What was the question again?
What was the most meaningful gift you've ever received, and why is it special to you? We do have fun questions in here, I promise.
Again, going to see Tenacious D live.
Kate Beckinsale will beat y'all out. She can as much as she wants. Honestly, I don't mind.
Jokes on you. I like that shit. As you do.
Okay, right. Third, fuck you. Oh god, I'm crying. What was the most meaningful gift I ever had? Well, I can't say my children because a gift you can give back. Again, I can't say your friendship because a gift you can give back. You know what? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I know what it is. I'm going to say something now. I'm going to go proper soppy with it. The lightsaber hilt. The lightsaber hilt you got me from Disney. The Darth Vader one. Mandy has just said, apparently the best gift we've received is her. The jury's still out, not going to lie. But she sat there, she's like, dickhead! Yeah, he got me a. He went to obviously Disney. I've never been. I'd love to go. I've been to America, but I've never been to Disney. Hey, America!
Disney.
Yeah, Disney. I've brought laughs and tears. That is true. You have. In less than 10 minutes, she's been reduced to spoke to weeping. That is quite true.
Yeah.
I completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, the proper Darth Vader Disney lightsaber hilt. That motherfucker said he bought me the sequel trilogy Rey one. I was like, I'm going to shove it up your ass if you bought me that. You know my feelings on those particular films. And right, because we live 490 miles away from each other, and getting from here to there is impossible when I used to work 5-6 days a week. So it arrived in the post, and I opened it, it was Darth Vader, and I was like, yay! I don't have to beat my friend to death with his own spleen. Yay! So that's probably one of the best gifts. And I've always wanted a proper lightsaber hilt made by the company who does them correctly, and unfortunately Disney own Star Wars, so unfortunately I have to get a Star Wars one. But you got me the right one, you got me Vader's one. Because I
got you the nicest one.
If you'd have asked me 15 years ago when I was single and didn't have kids what lightsaber hilt I wanted, I'd have said Luke Skywalker's any day of the week. But knowing that Vader originally was Anakin who murdered children, being a dad of 3, one teenage girl, one highly autistic 8-year-old, and I'm just like, yeah, I can see murdering children. It's weird because when you're a kid, you believe in the rebels, but when you get older, you're like, fuck me, the Empire had a point.
You can understand.
You know what I mean? Empire. It's weird. I got new Darth Vader Empress Disney ears. Really want them? That's not fair.
I'm going again off main subject onto the one we're talking about. Do you know Vader actually was a good guy?
Yeah, he brought balance to the Force. I'm sorry, he did what he set out to do, and he did it before he killed the Emperor.
Being, you know, Obi-Wan snuck onto the Death Star. Obviously, that's trespassing.
Exactly, he broke the law.
He didn't have permission to be there.
Exactly, and I do believe in certain areas of the United States of America, or as we British call it, the United States of machine guns, you do have laws where trespassing is met with shotgun up bumhole.
Bang.
Actual fun fact, did you know why Anakin tried Obi-Wan when he had the high ground? Because Anakin was a teenager. Trust me, I have a teenager. I completely understand where he's coming from. If I turn around, if I turn around to my teenager, like, don't do this, she will do it. Because it's horrible.
Because sod you and what you know.
I'd like to point one thing out though. Like, again, I remember going to watch Revenge of the Sith in the cinema when it first came out. No, but yes, I guess, but no. Like, I remember watching Revenge of the Sith when it first came out, and I remember being horrified watching Order 66. And now we're in 2024, so it's what, 19 years later? Yeah, I'm old. Instant zimmer frame. And I'm just thinking, how many Jedi actually escaped Order 6? You did a shit job of that, mate. You butchered that. And that's another thing. Why didn't they retrain the kids? Can you imagine the phone call? He rings up the Emperor's like, yeah, done it. I wiped them all out. It's like, oh, Queen, did you bring the kids back? Yeah.
No.
I mean,
the kid's dead.
The kid's not here anymore. I could bring bits of them back. Oh shit, gotta go. Another Jedi. Bye. Just hanging up as he does that. Okay, so do you want? Yes. Tell us. What fun fact? Why did Anakin tried Obi-Wan when he had the high ground? Go. What was it?
Ooh.
Oh, you're building up hype. You're making a type really quickly. That's not fair. Do you want it to happen to you? You are one step above a one-finger typer sometimes.
Yeah.
Get way ready to game with you. Sometimes, what I love and hate about it is you could be ready before me. Then the next time you can start before me, and I can finish before you. And you're still like
autism.
I do watch the smoke coming out your ears when you're trying to calculate, like trying to do like Twitter and things. I can smell the burning from 400 miles away. Are you going to tell us or not? Don't leave us on a cliffhanger. That's just mean. Okay, here we go. Okay, so in the Phantom Menace, Darth Maul had the high ground, Obi-Wan beat him, and Anakin knew that, so he thought he had the same chance. Yeah, but I would like to point out the reason Obi-Wan Kenobi fell in love with Satine, Duchess of Mandalore, is because they have portable high ground. Like, Anakin tried to use the high ground. Obi-Wan was born into it. He didn't see low ground until he was already a Jedi Knight. Simple as that. I'm sorry, I think the whole Chosen One prophecy is wrong. I actually think it was Kenobi. Not Kenobi the show, because that was dog shite. The actual... Have you watched Kenobi the show?
Yes.
Do you remember anything about it?
Vague bits. Non-important bits for some peculiar reason.
I remember all of it because that's what my brain's like. It stores information that I really don't want. I still remember how to program my dad's VCR. Exactly.
Was for me.
You can barely remember how to open your front door. That's probably why you don't go out as much. You just can't do the lock.
I forget it.
Should we move on to the next question then?
I try and put it in the wrong side of the door, and you know, it just doesn't work.
Exactly. Anakin was a teenager. He thought he was more powerful than Kenobi. Or... Oh, I ain't got it.
I was going to say it might not work on this one.
Oh, no, it won't because we ain't got Discord. No, we've just lost our soundboards.
Why do you think
Which I can't even use the sad music because it's on my fucking soundboard.
Why do you think I haven't used my soundboard?
Probably because you forgot about it.
I mean, yeah.
Tomato. Tomato. Obi-Wan Kenobi wasn't as powerful. Wasn't. Anakin thought he was more powerful because he went to the dark side and killed a load of kids. As you do. So he thought, I'm instantly going to be able to do it because I'm better than you. And then got slapped with a lightsaber. And now, Hang on, I bet Anakin's pissed. If you think about it, he had both of his arms, his leg, both of his legs, one arm, and probably his nutsack cut off with a lightsaber. Yet you've got people getting stabbed with them in the Disney stuff, and they're like, "Oh no, I got stabbed." Anyway, moving on.
Sure.
Lightsabers in Disney Star Wars are fucking pool noodles.
Actually, going to the more older.
Yes, Mandy, yes, he was. Bit like me and Books. Nothing.
Good.
She said Obi-Wan Kenobi wasn't more powerful, but was smarter. I'm not more powerful than you, but I am definitely smart.
Hey.
Best friends.
Friend goals.
Friend goals. Friendship mate completed it. Oh, what were you going to say? Sorry, I completely interrupted you there.
About lightsabers.
Yeah.
I consider them more like a sword than circular beams of light.
I hated the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, though. I literally watched it, and there were bits of it. I thought the Vader bit where he grabs the shuttle and just, he's like, nah, mate. I thought that was awesome. I thought Vader being Vader was brilliant. I thought the fact that they're on a base, a speeder arrives, and no TIE fighters, which we'd seen hanging there before. Nothing. And how can anyone look at little Leia underneath Obi-Wan Kenobi's coat and go, yeah, that's normal? No wonder the Empire fucking lost. All their soldiers, that's dumbasses. No, I hated that particular show. And if you want me to really go on, I disliked Obi-Wan because I thought they did a shit job of it. I thought Boba Fett, I'm sorry, the last few episodes was shit. The Sand People bit was good. I thought Mando season 1 and 2 were excellent. I thought season 3 was pants. I would rather gouge my eyeballs out with ice cream spoons and watch the sequel trilogy again. Genuine. Sorry, I would. Well, that's a downer. Next.
Hey,
Sorry, carry on. Go then. Fucking hell, you whingy little bitch.
Shut up. Anyway, about lightsabers we think them being like.
So you think they're like swords? I mean, it would explain it if you think about how Kylo Ren fought.
Like in like the old ones, like you get a hit with them, and it's like bounced off, and you wouldn't think Luke would have his lightsaber on training mode. You'd think he'd want to go.
Yeah, I know. I get that. Because if you look at The Empire Strikes Back, Vader didn't want to kill Luke. He just wanted to play around with him, basically. That's why he had his saber on low mode. Makes perfect sense. Oh, I think you're a hater. Your beard needs to be lined better. Enunciate your words. But I'm from Birmingham. I don't even understand what half the things you just said mean. Actually, I do. I just can't be bothered. I'm too tired.
I don't know shit.
What was I saying? Yeah, I get that, but okay, right. The choreography in Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, some of the lightsaber duels. I mean, the Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker lightsaber duel on Mustafar. Oh, that's like 35 to 40 minutes of pure lightsaber porn. And then you watch The Last Jedi. Yeah. We please stop talking about Star Wars because we did an episode on, when was it? Saturday, Sunday? I can't remember what it was. Saturday or Sunday. And the exact same thing happened. Star Wars got brought up, and I just went on a 45-minute tirade of why Disney Star Wars, apart from a few elements, sucks the big fat one. I'm going to make you off with another phrase here called SMD. My mind went to instantly suck my dick. I don't know why. Again, Birmingham. I dread to think what SMD stands for. Called it. Right. Called it. Right. That's not just an American phrase. That's a British greeting over here. That's how we end conversations most nights, to be fair. Peace, fuck off, something.
Yeah.
To be fair, that's how we say hello. But we are friends. Right, your lightsaber Are we carrying on with the lightsaber conversation, or could we please leave Star Wars behind and move on?
Yeah, let's.
Right, okay, thank you, because, again, this is going to spiral with me just... Ugh. What's the best piece of advice you've ever ignored, and do you regret it? Don't go out with that bird. Yes.
Wait, the best advice you ignored?
What's the best piece of advice you've ever ignored, and do you regret it?
Oh, hell, motherfucker.
Is that the one I'm thinking of?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I'm not getting into it.
We can't get into it for legal reasons. Let's just say
Not
that.
legal reasons, it's...
Well, yeah, technically it is legal reasons, because slander, defamation of character, trust the British. Yeah, true, wouldn't trust us. We voted in fucking Boris Johnson. But that being said, you did vote in Trump.
Yeah.
Tomato. I'm sorry.
And Sleepy Joe.
Oh, you mean Mr.
Yeah, Sleepy Joe.
Narcolepsy, yeah. Isn't he like Yoda's uncle or something? He's so old.
I'm sure he is.
He must be. Again, British, we take the piss out of everything. I mean, again, we voted in Boris Johnson and then thought, let's shoot ourselves in the foot by leaving. Moving on.
Yeah.
Let's not get political, because I will go down that road. Best piece of advice I've ever ignored. Don't use your front motorcycle brakes when it's wet or icy.
Please. Partel. Tell me. Tell us.
Obviously, I did my bike license when I was younger. I've been riding bikes for donkey's years now. When I was younger, I was very, very brash, and I was very, 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 very foolish. And I went very posh then for some reason. And I decided that I didn't want to listen to the guy who taught me how to ride bikes, who had been teaching people how to ride bikes for 30 years, who had been riding bikes for 50 years. I didn't want to listen to him. So it was pissing down with rain. Just come back from seeing a girl. I think I was 19, and I was going up to a corner on a CB 650F Katana. Thank you. I'm just going to leave that as thank you. I decided to ignore, because he was riding, because I actually got friends with my instructor. I knew him for a while. Because again, I'm a mechanic, so I used to fix people's bikes, fix people's cars. They do me favours. Kind of like backhand type shit, as we call it in Brom. And we were on the comms, and he turned around and went, "Oh, Luke, slow down. That corner's gonna come and grab you." Fuck off. And I made it round the first time, so I ignored him. And then about 2-3 months later, I was going around that corner again, and I got a little bit too brave, and the bike went up. I slammed my front brakes on, and the bike just went zoom, and the bike just straight round from underneath me. It just shot off into someone's drive, bedded. I mean, fully just rammed into the back of a Mini, and I just went sliding down the road. And unfortunately, the reason I slammed my brakes on was there was roadworks, and I just went straight into the back of a JCB digger. Full on, just
as you do.
Proper pancaked it. That fucking hurt. I broke my arm, 2 of my bottom right ribs, and I think that was it.
Ouch.
Yeah, that was quite painful. That was a period of my life where I was that much in and out of the hospital that they knew me by name, because of the amount of times I'd just bend my bike, or I don't know, I'd go out drinking and have a freaking accident on the way home. Wouldn't ride or drive. I'd be obviously walking home or taxi home, and I'd probably get into a fight with a tree or something because I was pissed out of my head. Because I was an absolute... time friends. Friends is a strong word.
Define long time.
Define friends. We were actually discussing this the other day, because he originally was a friend of my wife, and the only reason we actually started talking is because I'm a Birmingham City fan. That's my football team. Bit of a side note: Tom Brady is an investor in Birmingham City, so that's my football team, Birmingham City. And it turns out he was obviously friends with my wife. He was a Birmingham City fan, and she basically...
to the extent, obviously, you are.
Yeah, because you
I supported the team, but I never had much chance to see anything.
Again, that's another thing we'll get to in a minute.
And the fact of I don't really watch much anyway.
Okay, Mandy has refined it as a decent amount of time between individuals who can tolerate and deal with each other. That pretty much defines our friendship in a nutshell, to be fair, mate. But yeah, that's the reason was my wife basically turned around because we were first dating, and she went, "Oh, I've got a friend who's a Birmingham City fan. Do you want to say hello?" And I was like, "Yeah, go on." And he lives in Devon, so it's miles away from fucking Birmingham. And I just said hello, and then about a year later, we both bought Black Ops 4.
Oh, we both had Black Ops 4 because
And,
I
yeah.
think my mate had it, but I managed to pinch.
Is that Tim Nice but dim?
No.
Different friend. Not friendship,
Different friend.
toleration. Yeah, tolerationship. That's our
Yep.
tolerationship. That I should have called that the fucking podcast name, tolerationship. But yeah, I think you had it off a mate, didn't you? Because you were sharing Xbox or some shit like that accounts, and then I dropped you a
we
message.
both do know the very dim-witted friend. I'm talking
Tim Nice
about.
but dim.
No, not Tim.
Oh, are you talking about one sort? Are you talking about?
No.
Oh no, Wobble.
No, you do know him.
We're gonna deal with each other, so fuck it. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, I want that T-shirt.
A certain Adams family. Cam. Someone who, may I add, for the record, Judge, shouldn't be on the road.
Again, like
He
when I
is
say know
such
him, I know of him. I don't know him like I know you, or like you know
Yeah.
people. I know of him. I've spoken to him like once or twice, and the twice I've spoken to him about cars, I regretted my decision.
He is just the most lovable dumbass you'll
Yeah.
ever come across.
That is actually exactly the same way as I explained you to my parents. Because we
Most
game
lovable.
stream together. We play games together on the night. Meanwhile, I've had to deal with your voices, and I know about 30% of what I've had. 30% is better than fuck all. That's still
Yeah.
double digits. I'm double digits, mate. High five. Wrong camera, other camera.
Oh, wrong-
Just see it in your face. Get out. All right, done. I'm done.
That one.
Yeah, there you go. Oh no, can you put the hand up? That's much better.
I won't put the hand up, but I'll put a finger up.
Where? This podcast has gone sideways very quickly.
This is why I was going to bring it up to you yesterday.
Remember, I talked about being nice. That was it. Thank you. Did you add the 0 on the end of the 30%?
Only understands
3.
3% of what we're saying.
Yeah. Hi, my name is, and that's it. She's like, what the fuck?
No, something. Luke. Something. Booker. Huh?
Sorry, what were you saying? You tried to bring it up yesterday. Oh god.
We should just kind of only rely on the spin wheel if we need it. Because again, majority of the podcasts so far we've done have not fully been
Nothing has gone.
subject.
Well, first of all,
We've
nothing
just-
has gone to plan.
Just
And
today.
yeah, when we're done with the conversation, if we want to move past it, we tend to rely on the questions just to get it going. Mandy's just put she was working in decimals. Again,
Fair
0.3%. I'll take that as an absolute fucking win. I see this as an absolute win. 0.3%. What are you saying? All I heard was podcast. That's all you need to hear. Honestly,
Yeah.
the rest. I mean, you're not going to get any life advice off us. One of us would be don't do it. The other will be do it.
And if you do get any life advice from us,
Don't follow
take it.
Don't fucking follow
No,
it.
but then we're giving advice about us. So does that mean do what we say or don't do what we say?
I think the best piece of advice I could give if I was to give advice about someone, if I was giving advice, would be take my advice and then go to talk to someone else about my advice to see if they think it's a logical thing to do. Because if it's a no, that doesn't surprise me. If it's a yes, you probably didn't get that bit from me. I heard a and a bruh and a podcast and a duh. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Pretty much sounds like what
Yeah,
we'd
that
say.
was the title of the
Oh,
podcast.
we don't speak in English. We just speak in grunt.
Do you know how they say aeroplane in Birmingham? You know, you've got into Birmingham because you see the knuckle drags on the floor from the apes as they're walking past.
Fucking
Pro
hell, I
Magnon,
didn't know
man.
I lived in Birmingham.
No, they're not.
It's pretty much the same down in Devon.
Yeah, you haven't discovered tools yet. You're still in the dino era.
True.
I'm going to spin the wheel. Let's see what it goes on. Oh dear. Actors who were born to play their role.
I've been waiting for this one.
I've been waiting for this question for 3 podcasts. Okay, so chill out. Never watched it. Never seen Game of Thrones. Never seen Game of Thrones. Never seen Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, Walking Dead, any other popular shows. Never seen them. Never seen them. Sorry, right. Actors who were born to play their roles. Let's take it in turns. Boss man first.
Ryan Reynolds as the better Deadpool.
Hugh Jackman, Wolverine. Your camera froze or have you froze?
I froze. Johnny Depp, Jack Sparrow, to a certain degree.
Junior, Tony Stark.
Yes.
Let me throw a curveball into the mix. Spock, original Leonard Nimoy. I've been ordered to look something up, and I'm worried that I'm going to regret my decision.
Mistakes were made, and I was conceived.
You carry on while I'm Googling this. Him.
Him or me?
Me or him?
Oh, yeah.
Dalted to hand signals. I need an answer for this question before we move on. This has got to be you. It can't be me. Besides that, I do have... yeah, I thought it would be. It's more ginger on camera.
Me to a little bit, but you can't see my ginger, though.
It's because they're pubes, mate. I'm only ginger on camera. The problem is, I can turn my camera so it gets rid of the ginger in my hair, but then I just look like I'm dead because I look like Casper the Friendly Ghost. And I kind of like having colour in my cheeks and not looking like I'm dead. I've seen the character that you're talking about before, minus the hood. No. Keeping the hood there, thank you. I can't take the hood off because if I do, the light above me shines off my bald spot and blinds the camera. Piss off, you airy twat.
I'm doing this to hide the monstrosity.
One day you are going to wake up and all of your hair is going to be on the pillow.
Never.
Oh, I'm going to break into your house and fucking put duct tape in it, mate.
Nah. I'll security lock just everything.
I see your security system, and I raise you a Kayla.
I raise your Kayla and counter you with me sleeping in front of the front door.
I reckon I can get your mum and Kurt involved.
Luckily, my older brother doesn't even live in the country, so joke's on you.
Mate. There are ways. Oh, apparently I'll have to deliver it. You should be.
I am.
Let's see what the next question is. Give us something fun. What would be your ideal house build? This was yours. Wait, what are both your names so I can address properly? My name's Luke, and his name is...
Do you want my first name?
First name, please.
Also, Luke.
I call him Bucks. Or Knob Cheese.
Hence why, if you were here at the beginning of the podcast, I gave...
Leave me alone.
I was just
throwing shade at... Like, the way you said that's like if you were here at the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah, if you were here at the beginning. Like a good...
Mandy, I wouldn't take that off him if I were you. Wouldn't take that shit off him. These are fighting words. See, mumbling.
We ain't no mumblers.
She ain't saying we. I don't think she's. I hope she's not saying we. I think this is aimed at you now, Bucks. I'm not 100% sure. If it isn't, I'm going to aim it at you. Because friends.
Probably is mumbling.
Probably is. Luke, I think. His name is Luke, but I call him Booker or Bollock.
Yeah.
Can you hear him okay on the stream? Genuinely not taking the piss. Can you actually hear him? Because we've had so many technical difficulties over the last 2-3 hours. I just want to make sure you can
An
actually
hour
hear
and a
him.
half.
Yeah, it's just so nuts over the last. I mean, you know, Pal World later's not going to fucking work properly either. Okay, noises. Because I can hire him up a little bit. But I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to burst your eardrums out though. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for confirmation. So, what is your ideal house build? Massive fucking garage with a bed in it.
As you do.
I'll do, mate.
What about a gaming room?
Sit in the car and go.
Smart.
Problem solved. Perfect for race games.
Nice big plot of land. So I can have like a go-kart track on it. Because
He hears us, but we need to work on our enunciation. We need to properly pronounce words. So we need to use them.
I don't know English.
You see what I'm working with?
Joke's on you. I've just came up the Stone Age. I'm still accustomed to Ooga Booga.
I'm joking, he is. It took me months to house train him.
Joke's on you. I still piss on the rug.
Not my rug, you live on your own, I don't give a shit.
Oh, shit.
I got redhead in Siberia. I'm confused.
I didn't know we said anything about Siberia.
Scooters from Siberia.
Okay, I didn't ask.
Yeah, you said Siberia. I was trying to join in. It's the only Siberia thing I know. That and it's fucking cold. Those are the only two Siberian facts I know. Oh, actually, no. Isn't there something about their huskies as well?
Yeah. Siberian Huskies.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know their name is Siberian Huskies. You fucking scrotum. What I mean is, isn't there a fact about them? Like, there's some weird fact where they can run for like stupid amount of hours, then sleep for 20 minutes and carry on. Yeah,
You're asking the wrong person.
I work on cars, mate. Cars are my forte. Anyway, what would be your ideal house build?
Again.
Oh yeah, plot of land.
Massive plot of land, so I can have a go-kart track just going all the way around. Because something fun.
Hang on, does that mean I'm redhead? What? Bullshit. You're Siberia and I'm redhead, apparently.
I'll take that.
Fuck off. I ain't no fucking ginger. I have a soul.
Are you sure about that?
No, I sold it for food a while back. Probably sold it for a fresh can of petrol, to be honest. So, right, plot of land. Yeah, I'll give you called a farmer like the rest of those down Devon.
Suck a bag of baguettes.
Suck a bag of baguettes. Lovely.
But still, plot of land, go-kart, indoor swimming pool, indoor bar, outdoor bar, lots of places to get drunk.
Apparently you're dressed like someone from Siberia, hence the name. You should see him in his fluffy Deadpool onesie.
I love that thing.
That shit happens more regularly than I'd like to admit. Parker ass motherfucker. Nope, that's now his nickname. I'm sorry, I'm changing your nickname. It's no longer Siberia, it's Parker ass motherfucker. Or Kenny McCormick. Who does that make me? Stan.
But you're not the man.
And there you're going dad joke route.
Yeah.
I am the only father in this chat right now. You have no right to do
Chill
dad
out,
jokes.
Iceland.
Ireland. I'm happy with that. I'm cool with that. It is my Irish blood because you should see my mum's hair. It's like proper ginger. Which is, oh god. Yeah, I'll accept that because I am part Irish. This motherfucker's staying glued up. I am not taking this off. My ideal house build would be 4 or 5 beds, massive kitchen that I'll let my wife build because I'm stupid enough to get involved in that shit. Triple-sized garage for me and just enough space for 2 or 3 project cars and 4 or 5 motorcycles. Glued, unlike your hair. My hair is not glued, it's just ran away permanently. Right down the middle. It's like a fucking runway. No idea how it's done it. Anyway, and then I would go for an indoor pool, but I would go for a fire pit out the back.
Yes, cinema room as well would be nice.
I've got a plan for a gaming room eventually. I want to have like shelves all the way along it with just all my sci-fi stuff that I can plaster on the wall, because I've got Star Trek, Star Wars, Babylon 5, Farscape, Battlestar Galactica. Don't start laughing, Siberia. Where the fuck are you asking? We call them girlfriends over here. He hasn't got one.
This is where soundboard would come in.
No, yeah, this is where just next week or next time we do a pod, Discord. Touchwood should be working. Okay, I'm going to keep going for questions. Unless Mandy wants to just carry on yakking insults at us, which is cool. Either way, we're good. If you could tell your former self one thing right now, what would it be?
Didn't we have that question?
Yes,
already?
we did. I'm getting rid of that. We've had that question before. Master, which movies have gone on for too long? You better stop laughing, ready, do the curtains, match the drapes. I really want to grab my red curtain right now. I'm like, yes, they fucking do. I have red curtains right there.
I realised you're using a different webcam. I was going to say, why can't they just see behind you?
You use a Elgato one, don't they? Yeah. Excuse me. What movies have gone on for too long? Fast and Furious.
Again, haven't we had this?
Yes, we have.
Question?
Why are we repeating? I keep moving them. Hang on. Where's my mouse gone? The problem with having a massive fucking screen that's all white and my mouse is just hiding somewhere. Most overrated TV show and why? Haven't we done this? Because I went for Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad and Walking Dead.
Yeah.
And everything that DC have done. What's your favourite quote or motto, and how does it inspire you? Some of these questions are fucking deep. We need a stupid question on this. I know what your quote's going to be.
Yeah.
Go on then.
That's the only one that's coming straight to mind. The quote from Rocky Balboa. That the one you think and I'm thinking of? Yes.
How hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Because life will hit you and beat you if you stay there. Don't trust these motherfuckers.
Favorite quote.
Yeah, that should be the pin.
Really?
I might pin that in the chat. Pin chat. What's mine? I have a few. Bit of backstory before I go in. Like, massive nerd.
I thought you were going to say massive nose.
It's surprisingly profile considering. Thank you very much, you absolute wipe. Look at that, slightly
Big
profile.
nose.
F motherfucker. Yeah, keep looking, keep going, bit more. Go on, keep turning. Fucking pyramid, mate. Shut the fuck up. Witch bastard. Anyway. What was I going to say? Yeah, I'm a massive Star Trek fan. I used to watch all the original Star Trek shows. Yeah, I am. Trust the Parker in a hoodie. Do not. Yeah, fair point. I'll give it that. I'm only doing this because I don't want to blind the camera.
Does that mean you're Yoda then?
Or me. Or her.
And you.
She said it. She said it. That makes her Yaddle because that's the female Yoda. I think we just figured out your nickname, Addy. Sorry, he did. Blame him, not me.
Hey,
I'm innocent. You started it by saying she's her Yoda.
No, I said you.
Too late.
You
Too late now.
You dogpiled on that thought.
Too late now. My ADHD and my autism do not allow things like that to slide.
Exactly.
You say things and I'm like a fucking chihuahua.
Again, it's you. You admitted you were the one who thought of it, so therefore I win. Lawyered.
I'm older than he is. Respect your fucking elders, dickhead.
Is not given, it's earned.
You know what else is earned? A kick in the spuds.
Jokes on you. I like that shit. Jokes on you. I'm like Steve-O.
Anyway, moving back. Again, Star Wars, massive show for me. Doctor Who, pre-new shit. Battlestar Galactica, The Expanse, all those shows are absolutely fantastic. But if I could pick one, so many. Yeah, that's it. Joe got it, bitch. Dude, it's water, not dick. Stop taking it so hard.
It's tea, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realise you were drinking the fucking hard stuff.
I know that doesn't help me being British and all.
Oh, I'm so sorry you were drinking the hard stuff. We apologise.
Oh, hell yeah.
I finished my coffee and I'm sad. You made me sad because you reminded me and now I'm stuck with fucking Ribena. I can't be bothered to go make a coffee. Fuck off. Most favourite quote. There is a quote in the original Star Trek. It's called an IDIC. I-D-I-C. Infinite diversity and infinite combinations. It's how I kind of see life. I think everyone has a role. Not a role. Everyone has a right. Everyone has the right. Everyone has the right to be who they are and be who they want to be. Just don't expect me to know it. If you come up to... Right, I've had this discussion with you before, and this is going to go into 2024 kind of like high Monday politics, but if you come up to me, and you've got a better beard than me, and you tell me your name is Laura, and you want me to call you a she, I'll be like, no problem. But if you come up to me and don't tell me that shit, and then you go snappy when I go, you're right, mate, what the fuck do you want me to do? I'm not a telepath. I can't. Are you sure you want to do that, mate? Take it slow, don't drink too much. It's tea, mate, it's strong shit. Calm down. You good? Have to put you back on the fucking sippy cup, won't we? You're clearly not too advanced for straws now. That shit annoys me because I have had that. Because obviously, as I say, we game on a daily basis, and I have had people on my old Twitter and on my old channel have a go at me because I don't. Kind of 50-50 to be honest. Have a go at me because I don't know their pronouns before I've even fucking spoke to them or met them before. Cool, you've got your own pronouns. Fair enough. That's excellent. Just don't make it your personality.
Would you really say that is a personality trait?
It's if you want to be identified as she, her, he, him, them, hippo, elephant, frying pan, air fryer, deep fat fryer, cool. I don't care. I will call you whatever pronoun you want on this planet. If you want me to call you the Great Spaghetti Monster, I will call you the Great Spaghetti Monster. Just don't have a go at me if I don't know it straight away. I'm not a fucking telepath.
Yeah.
I'm good. I ain't that fucking good. But again, to bring it back to the question, my favourite quote would be, through infinite diversity is equals infinite combination. Or infinite variety, depending on how you fancy it.
Okay.
That's my one. I've just realised I lost you halfway through that because you just shut off.
Yeah.
Name something you admire about the French. Where the fuck did this come from?
The hell did this come from?
Actually, I'll tell you what. No. The way the French riot, man. When them the motherfuckers strike, them motherfuckers do it properly. Like, right, in the 1980s when they brought out, I know, tell me about it. Don't know what this was, not me a question. In the 1980s when the French when we brought in speed camera fines in this country, there was 3 days.
You just said speed, then I'm like,
yeah, when we brought speed, everyone was like, "Fuck it, let's crack on." When we did speed camera fines and points on the driving license over here, everyone was okay with it. Within 12 minutes of legalising points on the licence for French drivers, they set fire to 3/4 of the speed cameras in the whole country of France. Within 2 weeks, they were gone. They tried to bring in an eco zone so truckers couldn't go through the main route. The truckers just parked their trucks on the main road and was like, all right, I ain't moving. They tried to put a tax on farmers, and they just literally, farmers in taxis picked up mountains of manure, just dropped it on the main road. There's pictures all over Google. Seriously, Google the way they strike. Big up for striking in France, man. I mean, admittedly, they've surrendered in every single war they've ever fucking entered. in the last couple 100 years, let's put it that way, because they were a mega power before that. But let's be honest, World War Two, second. I mean, they built a wall and was like, yes, cool. Let's not build a bit about the foresty bit that the Germans have just built tanks that can go through that. Let's ignore that bit, but let's build. We're about to go through a history lecture of why the French surrendered in World War Two if we carry on.
Yeah. Can we pass?
What have you got anything have you got nothing you admire about the French?
No.
Wow. How to say you're British without saying you're British.
Brexit means Brexit.
There's a Jaguar parked up the road to me, which has the Union Jack paint, like the Union flag painted on it. And every single time I see it, the first thing that springs in my head is fucking Brexitmobile. Every single time I see it, I'm like, fucking Brexitmobile. Most underrated TV show and why? Battlestar motherfucking Galactica. It is fucking brilliant. You don't appreciate it, you absolute fucking savage. I'm sorry. Carry on.
So again, I'm not really much of a movie and TV guy.
You really don't. Like, I was brought up watching like old classic movies.
Whereas me, I wasn't.
We'll move past this question then. These are proper deep questions. If the chat has any questions they want to ask, go for broke. We will welcome all questions. Some we might not be able to answer for various reasons. But most we can.
If we can answer it, we will.
But there is one thing I will have to preface. Go on, you first.
Dumbass.
I was going to put it more nicely and say I'm quicker off the mark than you.
But I am. Drinks from you. I know my dumbassery.
Tomato, tomato. I'll keep spinning the wheel till we find something we want to do. If you could have any animal's ability, such as flying or breathing underwater, which would you choose?
Can we only pick one?
Apparently so. If you could have any animal's ability, so one single ability.
Eagles fly.
I was going to go for condor. You have no idea what a condor is, do you?
Drinks from you. I don't know much. That always
cracks me up because I don't expect it. A condor is like
the
really. It's actually been really peaceful because every 12 seconds the motherfucker's pressing the fucking soundboard buttons and like, fucking sit still. The condor is the largest flying animal in the world, and it can glide at an incredible height and only flap its wings once a day, and it just glides. It's fucking beautiful, majestic creatures. That is the bird I would pick to be. Eagle I can understand because they're powerful flyers, but Condor because they're Condor because they're lazy. Win-win for me. How long have we been on for? About an hour now, isn't it? We're approaching the hour mark.
We've smashed past the hour mark, apparently.
Okay, I've been looking forward to this question. If you could have any vehicle, real or fictional, for transportation, what would it be and where would you go?
DeLorean.
Okay. Out of all of the time machines you could have possibly chosen...
Actually, no. Hot tub time machine.
I was going to go for the TARDIS, but I can appreciate why you'd go hot tub time machine. I would go TARDIS.
That would the DeLorean, because...
Actually, if all right, let's answer this question twice, because the first answer is always going to be time travel. So let's do a time travel machine and a non-time travel machine.
Okay, DeLorean.
DeLorean, is that for...
Time travel, obviously.
So you would have... Okay, someone in the Twitch chat has just said Harry Potter bus. I can understand that. For time travel, TARDIS, any day of the week. For non-time travel related travel, I would have the Constitution refit USS Enterprise. No. Oh no, because I got honorary mentions. Can I do honorary mentions? Can I do honorary mentions?
Go on.
Right, honorary mentions. The Battlestar Galactica, because that motherfucker can take a pounding with like your ass. Giggity.
And
The Futurama ship. Because lols.
Yes.
Lols. Harry Potter bus, that would be on my list. That would be on my list because motherfucking parking it, that would be a breeze. And the Rocinante from The Expanse. But my main answer would be the Constitution class, USS Enterprise NCC 1701. Aye.
See, I'm going to more. If it's just solely on Earth, either one of the Evos out of.
Had to restart her phone. She's just missed most of the conversation. To catch you up, I'd have to. The question is, if you could have any vehicle, fake, real. We're doing time travel and just normal ship, whatever. I've had TARDIS and the USS Enterprise refit, and you've had
The DeLorean.
from Back to the Future. And you're about to.
But if we're doing spaceships, then.
Okay, let's do spaceship and then real road vehicle you can actually buy with real money right now. So spaceship. What's your favorite spaceship?
So we're doing back of
time travel, spacecraft, road car vehicle.
Then I would probably go.
That was a bunch of rocks, us.
Hey, I'd go for the Futurama spaceship.
I'd definitely go USS Enterprise for my real road vehicle that I could buy right now.
Be easy for me.
What?
Either one of the two Evos from Fast and Furious, because I do love me an Evo.
I am just disappointed in you.
Oh well, that's my personal preference. I don't give a shit. It's my choice. I get to say what I want. Do what I want. Do what I want.
Dream car, which is the Triumph. That's a beautiful vehicle, that. But it's so impractical in the real world. Two-seater sports car with a boot the same size as a Zippo lighter.
If I'm going for a joke one, I'd go for the Batmobile.
That again, probably top 5 would be on which Batmobile. I would go for the original Batmobile because that motherfucker had a V8 engine in it. V8.
See,
still
I'd go for the
trying
one
to
from,
think.
like the Arkham games.
No, not at all. Yeah, mismatch. We're both dumb as rocks. I'll probably go Tin DBS V12 Vantage in black with silver chrome trim. I could watch that every weekend. Just sitting there like. Anyway, sorry, carry on. Again, for the chat, if anyone's got any questions in any of the chats, please shoot the questions over. We will answer them. We want to kind of do a lot of questions coming from the chat as well. Doesn't matter how dumb the questions are. You've seen us too. We're idiots. We'll answer most things. That should be the title screen. You know, just us two with a piece of cardboard going. We'll answer questions for money.
Oh, no,
We'd answer questions for views.
There we go.
Oh god. Shall I spin the wheel again while I'm waiting for the chat to chat?
Both had the same answer then.
Fuck it, I'll spin the wheel. Let's spin the mystery wheel. What was your funniest breakup? Okay. Again, I don't remember this one.
Neither do I. I don't have any.
Various reasons, I'm obviously not going to name names, but I was a lot younger, and me and my friends, and unfortunately the person I was with at the time, we were going abroad to Sunny Beach, Bulgaria. On the plane, just before we got on the plane, I found out that she'd actually slept with her own cousin. I spent the next, I think it was like a 3-4 hour flight, just planning torture. As soon as we got off the plane, it was like 8 o'clock their time. I rang the hotel. I put the name. Because I paid for the whole fucking holiday. I put the hotel in my name, and I took her off the plane ticket returning home, so she had to pay, I think it was 1,800 quid for a room and a plane ticket home. And I spent the entire 2 weeks, and she had the room opposite my room, and I spent the entire 2 weeks, and I'm going to put this as nicely as I can, on the pull. I had blood in my alcohol system. There wasn't, I would wake up specifically at like 6 in the morning to go down, sit by the pool. I'd go for the all-inclusive breakfast, which tasted like eating fucking sawdust. And then as soon as the breakfast ended, the barside pool would open. So I would shoot to the barside pool, and I would the poolside bar, and I would just fucking sit there and drink all day. And then about halfway through the day, me and my mates would end up going to either one of the clubs, one of the pubs, or a place in Bulgaria. We got absolutely rat-arsed. Probably the most alcoholic holiday I've ever had.
This was funniest breakup.
I know. And that's why it's funny, because I for 4 hours on a sealed fucking aeroplane, I was planning torture. I was planning pure evilness. And to watch her go to the desk and go, my name's such and such, I'm with his room, and then go, no, you're not on the hotel system. I was just like, best bit of revenge I've ever taken. The most fun I've ever had on an aeroplane as well. Your turn.
I don't have.
Oh, you need to. Yeah, to be fair, you need to actually go out with someone to have a breakup. To fair point.
Exactly.
Okay, I
Jim,
don't.
You,
Oh, sorry.
I'm as single as the day I was born.
Saying that is.
Oh well.
Things are no longer used, but you wish they still was. What the actual fuck?
Are you sure this isn't some chat?
I've no idea.
Questions.
I have. Oh, sorry, move that out of the way. I have absolutely no fucking clue at this point. Some of these questions are demonstrably stupid. So, I don't know what. Do you want to? Should we just move past this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, because this one's a bit of a dumbass question.
Shake weighty.
Bit shake weighty, yeah. Again, asking the chats one more time. Come on, chats. Wakey, wakey. What's your go-to comfort food or drink? My wife makes the amazing fajita pasta. And beer. I do like myself a beer.
Food in general for me. Anything, as long as it don't have mushrooms.
Chips.
Not a great fan of mushrooms. I don't have mushroom for mushrooms.
He says, how long y'all been buttheads? Well, 33, so 33 years. Give or take a little bit.
29 years. Coming up 30 this year. The years I've been a butthead for, so...
I'm genetic with people over there, though, and it's hereditary. You get it from your mum and dad.
Yeah.
And to be fair, my dad is the biggest arsehole I've ever met. And I mean that with all the love in my heart. Again, I apologise. I know. Yeah.
I didn't.
And I hate it, man. I hate it, but
I didn't even realise.
I hate it. Fucking hate it. Feels so bad every time I realise. I'm like, oh shit. Just fucking foot. Out of where the fuck are these questions? Oh, this is a you question. Out of all the superheroes and villains, whose powers would you like to have?
Deadpool's.
That's cheating, though. To be fair,
would be my first answer.
That's
obviously.
Proper cheating, though. To be fair,
that or Nighthawks. Is that his name? Kurt, what's his name in it? teleporter guy from X-Men. Kurt Wagner. I want to say Kurt Wagner is
Yes,
the
Kurt Wagner. Yeah, I know the one you're on about. Oh, fuck.
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler. Yeah, there you go.
Nightcrawler.
There you go. The
That's
fact
who I was
that you're
thinking of.
still, yeah. Apparently, Maddie says the fact that you're still in that parka is crazy. It's not a parka. It's just a thin hoodie.
It's a thin hoodie.
A thin hoodie. You're a superhero. You are now Parker Man.
Mhm.
I dread to think what mine's going to be. Superhero. I mean, Tony Stark really does the class as a superhero, but he is super intelligent.
Yeah.
Batman's
Well-
just basically a good cop, but beats the fuck out of people, so cop.
No, he's an emo cop.
Emo cop. Emo cop that looks like putting on black eyeliner. That's the only reason he's Batman. America.
So you're being enhanced by drugs. That is pretty much. That is pretty much Captain America. A guy who was enhanced by drugs.
Man made alcohol. God made weed. Ego trust.
True.
There you go. Conversation over. Job done.
Next question.
Next
then.
question then. Again, people in the chat. How long have we been
Thank
going?
you.
How long have we been going, Phil Bucks?
Hour 25.
All right, anyone in the chat, drop a comment in the chat. Any questions you want us to ask, no matter how weird, how stupid, how philosophical, we will attempt to answer them. I will. You can be Irishman, no way Scottishman because you're speaking, but no one gets it. It's a power. Fuck off, arsehole. Most of we did that question. Irishman, I will take. Scottishman, get bent. I'm going to kick you in the nuts. If you could be the best in the world at something, what would we did that question before?
Yep.
Why are these repeating? We got rid of these. I will be taking a break in a minute because I want to go get a coffee. Okay, I've got this one. If we could only do one thing together before we die, what would it be? But I am going for a break because I desperately need a coffee. So I will be back in short order. Said we'd be back. Told you we'd be back. Right, what was that question you just asked me then, mate?
In your opinion, how do you think John Eustace did
Okay.
at Birmingham City?
To preface the question, John Eustace was a previous manager for our football team, Birmingham City. He was unfortunately sacked when we were quite high up in the league, 5th or 6th. Last season, I thought he did really good. I thought midway through the season, he set up the team too defensively. Start of the season, I thought he was fucking God's gift to everything. Jesus, excuse me. Excuse me.
Thank you.
But then obviously performances started to slip. We started to lose points against teams we should have been beating, and then they sacked him when he started getting better. I think too late. I think the Blackburn game the other day when he was Blackburn manager showed his weakness. He's too much of a defensive manager. He will keep you safe in the Championship, but he's not a guy who'll take you forward.
So I don't know why Rooney said he was a good manager.
It's because you're not going to shag him though. Can you think about it from, because Rooney wants to go back into management. Think about it from that point of view. Any prospective owner of a football team, he's not going to look at Wayne Rooney and go, well, hang on a minute. He slagged off John Eustace here. He said all the Blues fans were thick, whether it be true or not. He said the fucking state. Fuck, I ain't getting him. He's a horrible little wanker. Can't keep his fucking mouth shut and his hands off Nance. Oh, granny.
Because I just am thinking less and less of Rooney at this point.
I am getting to the point where I wish people on fucking Twitter and Facebook would stop going on about John Eustace and Wayne Rooney. We're with Tony Mowbray now. Get behind the man, move on, or fuck off.
Don't get me wrong. Mowbray, I think, would have been the logical next step if he was free after Eustace.
I think he's the only him or Steve Cooper, the ex-Nottingham Forest manager, were the only ones that Blues fans would have gone, yeah, I can see that. Steve Spooner, sorry. No, Steve Spooner's the Blues on the 21s.
Yeah.
But going for someone like Rooney, who had, let's face it, no real experience as a manager. You're going for Rooney for one main reason. Let's not bullshit. You're going for Rooney for the name and the money that name brings. And that's the problem with modern football. Maddie says we're still dumb. We are, though. That's very true.
We are.
That's the problem with modern football. Modern football, especially footballers of 15, 20 years ago that were big when we were when we were younger, so Cristiano Ronaldo, things like that. Their names still carry a lot of weight right now, and the problem is they carry a lot of weight. It doesn't matter if you're a good footballer. You can do a fucking keep you. Congratulations. It means doesn't mean you know anything about fucking tactics or managing players. Tony Mowbray's a good manager. He will talk to the players. He will communicate with them. He'll encourage them. He'll make them grow. I mean, look at Koji Miyoshi, Park Sung-ho, fucking Andre Dozal, Tyler Roberts, Mark Roberts, Cody Drama, Ethan Laird, Sariki Dembele to a point, Jay Stansfield, Jordan James, Janini Bakuna. All of these players have got better since Mowbray's turned up.
Yeah.
Or was that the only question you had?
Yeah, that was the only question I had.
I have a couple of questions I want to shoehorn in, if you don't mind.
Go on then.
What do you think of the Pal World so far then?
It's such
give me like 60-second review of Pal World. Just your opinion of it.
My opinion is it's such a refreshing, chilled, just nice game to sit down, have a chat, have a laugh. Such a fun game to play at the minute. It's definitely a breath of fresh air.
I 100% agree with you. The problem is we got stuck in a card Rocket League. That's all it was. It was just Warzone then Rocket League, and we got
Rocket League then Warzone.
Yeah, we got so bored of it.
Case.
And I really am. I enjoyed Pal World as much more than I thought I would. I was gutted when we left Helldivers yesterday. I wanted to carry on playing that, but I understood why we left Helldivers.
Well, really, it's only because we couldn't get onto Power World initially is why we went to Helldivers.
That's a fucking brilliant game.
I mean, okay, yes, I was getting frustrated with it yesterday, but with me, you, Kurt, Kiko.
Oh, no, carry on. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Shit, my bad.
I think it'd be a better game with the four of us.
I agree. I think all four of us there, and we will have more fun on that game.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think that's I think we'll just have way more fun. But we've got to convince Kiko to get it. We've got to. You're getting it for Kurt.
I would happily get it for Kurt.
Because Kurt's just spent, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. He said something. I was not listening to him last night when he spoke. So I was trying to fight that fucking level 38 Mammorest, and it battered the fuck out of me. Well, to be fair, mate, we've been going for how long now? Hour and 30, hour and 40?
Shy of hour 40, hour 37.
What do you want to do? Do you want to make it to... how long do you want to go for? Because I'm cool carrying on, I'm cool stopping.
I want to try get to 2 hours.
Oh, cool.
But
2 hours, is it? Okay, so we've spin the wheel of misfortune. Unless, again, the chat, please, if you're in the chat and you're watching, grab any question you can think of, jot it down into the chat below, and we will answer them honestly. I like spin the wheel of misfortune. Go to my sharing screen.
Because I wouldn't mind answering anything from the chat.
Yeah. The most valuable lesson you've learned from a friend. What? Hang on, we before we went on break. What was the one thing you wish we could do before we die?
Yes. That was the question.
Yeah, that question, is that us two together or separately?
Was it my question?
I believe so. It was your original question, yes.
Yes, it was. Together.
Together. So you and me have to do something together?
Yeah. Giggity.
I mean, there's one thing I wish we could do, but you can't do it.
Hey, don't be so horrible for my little man.
No, I was thinking driving, like going on a grand tour, like getting in. I've always found it funny where, like, do you remember the old Top Gears, the Grand Tours, where they used to buy normal cars and just put them into stupid situations? I've always found that funny.
Yes, but due to circumstances outside of that, I can't. I'd love to. If I could, yes, I would, in a heartbeat, love to do that in any country.
Anytime, like what me and my mates used to do. God, my bloody chair is rolling back. What me and my mates used to do up in Birmingham was we used to go on, say, Facebook Marketplace, eBay, whatever. We used to buy just like cheap, shitty banger bikes, like 250 quid, no engine oil, chain like slapping all over the place, barely any brake, and then we'd just go for a drink, open a map of the UK, throw a dart at it, like, right, that's where we're going. And we'll just set off. And if we don't make it, it doesn't matter, because we'll either buy a bike when we get to the other place if it fucking fails and scrap the first one, or we'll just jump on the back of my other mate's bike or whatever. And like, I used to love doing that. I mean, the shit that I've seen, like riding around the country, like sunrises over the Lake District. Oh,
again, yes. If I could have, I'd have loved to do it, but no, unfortunately, I can't.
For reasons. Okay, I'm just gonna keep spinning the wheel.
Which I didn't really get to do, say, mine. But yeah, going to more 30 matches.
I'd like to take you to a home game before I peg it.
I'd be down for that.
I think a home game, you need to experience St Andrews with 28,000 Birmingham City fans singing all in unison.
Again, I'd be down for that.
You know what makes me laugh?
What?
It's something Kyla said the other day. There's almost a musicalness to the way we sing our chants.
Yeah.
Like you watch other teams, and it's not as. Again, it might be just me. It might be because I've been there so many times. It's into my skin. But you go to like I don't know, Wigan away, Blackburn away, Reading away, up into Derby away, Leicester away. So many. They're not the same. It's not the same as when St Andrews erupts into Keep Right On. It's almost completely unison. And I fucking love it. It sends shivers down my fucking spine every single time.
Because again, we game out, like you said, every night practically. So that is something we already do together. Anyway, but out of, well, gaming, streaming, and all of that, hell, even going abroad.
Thank you to Amsterdam, but I just don't think you'd survive it.
Hell, even Prague. Kiko and Kurt.
Yeah, Kiko and Kurt comes to us, it's fine. I'd love it. I'd live in Amsterdam if I could. I've never been to a more friendly place. I mean, yeah, okay, there is some parts of Amsterdam that you go to and you're like, but I swear to God, most of the places I went, they were the most kind, mostly because they were all stoned, to be fair. Next question.
Yep.
What's your favourite book, movie, or TV show, and what do you love most about it? Again, because you don't watch movies, TV, or books, you can go YouTube channel and show if you wish.
No, there are TV shows that I love, like Red Dwarf, Scrubs, because I just like the comedy aspect of them.
I mean, again, I used to like Scrubs, and then I got to a point where I was just like, I can't be bothered to watch this anymore.
This way, it's very few and far between when I watch it, because then I could easily sit down, binge watch a couple series, and that would be me like, right, that's my fix. I'm done for a while now.
For me, I am I don't know what it is, but I'm a completionist. If I start watching something, I have to finish it. Getting through Red Dwarf for me is a struggle because I get to the season when they're back on Red Dwarf and I'm like,
when they're in the
they're in the prison, they're in the hole.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
that's where I get to on Red Dwarf, and I'm like, no more, please.
It gets slightly
done.
better after that, but not by fucking much. Red Dwarf should have stopped at Gunman of the Apocalypse, in my opinion, or when they blew themselves up when they met their future selves.
Yeah,
that should have been the end of Red Dwarf. But again, I am a massive completionist. So again, if Babylon 5, I'll have to sit and watch all 5 seasons. Star Trek, if I start The Next Generation, I will watch all 7 seasons and all 4 movies of The Next Generation. I have to. My brain won't let me.
But since you've obviously allowed me to go down more the YouTube route, I've got to admit there are a few channels that whenever they upload, I'll happily sit there and watch it.
Channels for me, definitely. Good Mythical Morning springs to mind.
For me, the Sidemen.
Never got into
my mind.
Never. I watched a few, couldn't find anything interesting about them. For me, but again, it's personal preference.
Again, because I watched them when they were just starting out individually.
Same as me for GMM.
Then, obviously, they all got together and were sitting there playing games, having a laugh. That's why I really got into streaming and like the whole YouTube stuff, because I'm like, I'd love to sit there with a group of friends playing random games, having a laugh.
So happy we're playing like Helldivers 2 and Palworld, because we got so stuck playing Rocket League. again, we're going to go through the Battle Pass, yeah. I just got so bored of it. It became a chore to come online and play games. Where now like last night I completely forgot I was streaming.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point of gaming for me, where you completely forget your surroundings and you can sink yourself in it for hours. And we've gone completely off topic for the question.
Like the other day, we just sat streaming probably a good 8 to 10 hours.
10 hours. No, it was about 9 hours streaming, but we were on for an hour and a half before we started streaming. So it was like, about 10 and a half hours we played Power World for. The other day, it was fucking mental. We have gone completely off topic. Would you like me to remind you of the question?
Yeah.
Oh no, you've said the Sidemen, haven't you? What's your favourite book, movie, or TV show? What do you love most about it? You've said that. Oh,
and you've obviously shoehorn YouTube in for me.
I'm going to go for... Oh, there's so many. Honourable mentions going to have to be with The Expanse, Red Dwarf, Star Trek, all of them, apart from the new ones this year.
Rocky, except
Rocky 5. Tommy Machine
except
Gun
Rocky
can go
5.
fuck himself.
See, if I was sitting in the living room talking to you at the minute, the Johnny English.
1 was good, 2 I found 2 boring. Did I do a third one?
Yes.
Never seen it. The Kingsman.
Yes. I liked all 3.
I like the first one better. The second one, like Country Roads, man.
Pulls your heartstrings.
I thought the third one was all right. I thought I tried a little bit too hard with it, to be honest, but I thought it was funny. I thought it was all right, exactly the kind of thing I was looking for. I mean, if you're talking about legendary movies, you got the James Bond collection to a point.
Never got into James Bond.
Really? There is a regular
I've watched it and I've just been like,
regular Clockwork once a year for me. I will do a James Bond watch through. I will start all the way at the beginning and I will go all the way through. Even George Lazenby.
It just never stuck with me, to be honest.
I am really stuck on this question because I can't pick one. That's the problem. I'm gonna have to do top 3, mate. I'm sorry.
Do top 3 then.
Babylon 5, The Expanse, Battlestar Galactica, any day of the week. Those 3 shows literally defined science fiction.
Well, for me, also Robot Wars.
I mean, yeah, Craig Charles era, obviously.
The Craig Charles era, obviously, yeah.
But Takeshi's Castle. We're approaching a 1 hour 50. Do you want to throw it over to the chat for the last 10?
Yeah, can do.
Alright, switch over to the main screen. Again, chat, if you are there, mystical people of the interwebs, and you have any questions for us that you want us to answer, no be it how philosophical, how political, or how stupid, please.
Or how soppy.
Or how soppy, yeah. Please enter them in the chat now. Thank you very, very much. Oh, man. Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Oh yeah, that's a game I miss playing actually.
G game, man. I want to get that back. Game's OG. But it wasn't. The original Battlefront 2 was so much better than the new one. But it just sucks, man.
Okay, I'm gonna shoehorn in a question while we're waiting.
Shoehorn that motherfucker, bitch.
The new GTA 6.
Yay.
I can already tell by your response to my question, probably no. Would you get it and stream it?
Yep.
Even multiplayer aspect of it?
I'm so done with the GTA multiplayer. It's just a fucking bang. It's literally just a casino at this point, and it's got to a point where I'm so bored of loading in. I'm level like 100 whatever, and I'm getting battered by level fucking stupid levels. I'm getting run over when I'm just trying to do like the business part of it, like getting shit running, getting money, and like kind of grind, so to speak. And you just
this is why on GTA 5, this is why I kind of like the aspect of you can go to a certain point in like your own lobby.
Yeah, but that was added on later.
Yeah, I mean, if they
I'm
bring
talking
that
about.
into the
I'm talking about when because I played GTA 5 online when it first came out, and I thought it was great, loved it for all about a month. I got so fucking bored of it. It was unreal. I don't
So
know
I've got,
why.
so I've got to admit that game helped when I had like a few friends on with me. Then I could have easily sat there from like when I got home from college. I'd usually jump on about 6 o'clock.
For me, it was Modern Warfare 2 with the boys. Modern Warfare 2, World at War with the boys, zombies, Black Ops original zombies.
Because yeah, I'd jump on at like 6. I'd get off at like 10.
Still need to sort Gears out, don't we? Because we want to do a Gears play.
Yes, we do want to do a Gears of War playthrough. Which we kind of did get sorted.
Still thinking of installing it on my PC, and we still need to sort out the old Xbox ones because obviously they're on cloud gaming.
Yeah.
And I'm having issues.
Bless you.
It's because I've got a freaking Steam Deck. That's the problem. And I go to play it on the Steam Deck, and it's like, no, you're already signed in. I look over my PC, and I'm like, well, it's fucking not because it's turned off at the wall. Fucking impossible to sign in, you dick. So it's just Steam Deck. First world Steam Deck problems, man. That's all it is. Just me bitching like a first world little bitch. That's all that is. I've got a question. If you could go to any away game, what would it be?
Asking a person who hardly watches it in general. You said. But you said any game.
Any away game that you could go to. If you could go to one away game, which would it be for you to experience an away game?
FA Cup, I think it was. Birmingham Arsenal.
Oh, Carling Cup final.
Yeah, that one.
That day is seared into my memory, but I will tell you this honestly, that wasn't the best game I've ever been to. The best game I've ever been to was Carling Cup semi-final against West Ham. The fact that we went to, I think it was West Ham away first, and we lost 2-1. And then they came to our place. They scored first for Carlton Cole. Then straight after the break, I think it was Lee Bowyer with the first, Roger Johnson with the second. Or was it Ziggy's with the second? And then Craig Gardner with an absolute worldie of a long-range shot outside the box. And it hit the net, and I was in the Tilton, and I swear to God, the fucking place erupted. It's called limbs. When a stand goes nuts, when football fans go batshit, it's called limbs. And it was some of the best limbs I've ever fucking seen at a football stadium in my fucking life. It was absolutely biblical. There was beer everywhere. Throats were just bleeding because we were singing. After the match, the players were coming around clapping us, and we were just singing Keep Right On for like 10, 15 minutes. It was fucking amazing. Every Blues fan was just over the fucking moon. The fact we're in a final, but we overcome losing the first leg, and the fucking they've got more goal contributions than us because obviously it was a home game and then an away goal, and then we beat them in the 90 minutes, and I'm like, fucking hell, absolutely fucking amazing. I think it was the 90 minutes, or was it extra time? I can't remember. It was fucking
one of the two.
It was just and shivers down my far spine just thinking about it now. Well, I can't see any questions coming our way, mate, and we're only 5 minutes away from being on for 2 hours, so should we call it there?
Yeah, can do.
Well, before we go, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Please like, share, subscribe, share the video out to your nan, to your mum, your dad, your sister, your dogs, uncle, I don't care. Send it to everyone. I want as many people on this community as we can, and please hit follow. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Luke.
My name is Booker. Books.
We have been chewing the fat. Thank you very much. Bye.